Hello beautiful people, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Winnie. In today's video we are going to be learning how to create a perfect shirt collar, either for a female dress or for a male dress. This is a cut together type of collar. It is very easy to make and it is beginner friendly. So if this is what you love to learn, keep on watching, like my videos, share with your family and friends, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime I upload a new video. Without too much talking, let's get to the honey of the video. I love you. Hey beauty, welcome to my channel. So to create this kind of shirt collar, you need your ready-made shirt. This is my ready-made shirt, and I'm going to be measuring the neckline all round to know the measurements that we are going to work with. Try as much as possible to take your time, do not rush, so that you can get a perfect measurement. So by the time I was done, mine was 15 inches, and that is what we are going to be using. This is a hard stay, and this is what I am going to be using as my pattern paper to cut out the pattern of the collar that I want. So I've put my hard stay on fold and I'm drawing my start line. So from that start line, I am going to measure that 15 inches divided by 2, which is 7.5. Don't add any allowance to it. Then I'm marking that. Then the width of my collar is 3 inches, and that is what I'm marking. And then I'm going to connect with a straight line. Then at the top part, I also went ahead to mark the 7.5 inches, and then I also connected that to form this kind of rectangle. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to measure is 1 inch on that side, and then I'm going to come inwards by 1 inch again. This is for the the parts that we are supposed to cut separately, but we are cutting this together. So I'm going to connect this with a curve. I like to use my free hand to make it perfect. You can also leave it as a square if you want, and then I'm going to connect that with a straight line. But because I don't want this to be too short, I went outwards by ½ inch, and then I connected that line again. So the first line is going to be discarded. So from the first point, I'm going to mark out the midpoint, and then I came down by about 1/4 inch, and then I'm just going to connect that with a curve like that so that it can sit properly on my neckline when I fix it with my shirt. So once that is done, I am going to cut it out. We are basically done. So watch what I'm doing. You see that I am just cutting out the the pattern that I've just created with my hard stay. So this is what we are going to be using to draft out our collar. All right, so now I went ahead to take the fabric that I'm working with, and is a 2-piece. Is folded into 2, or you can make it 2 one will be for the lining and one will be for the main fabric. Then I place it on top of it, and I use my steam iron to iron it down. Don't forget that one side has the gum while the other side does not have it, so check it very well. So by the time I was done, I went ahead to pin it down, and then I measured ½ inch on that part, and then I'm going to cut out the excess. So what I'm going to do is that ½ inch that I just measured, I'm going to fold one part on top of the hard stay like this, and then I am going to iron it on top of it like that, so it will serve as a guide for me. Don't forget that one will be down, and it's only the one at the top that you are going to iron the ½ inch on top of the hard stay. I hope you understand. If you don't understand what I'm saying, just watch what I'm doing and you are definitely going to get it. So once I was done, I went ahead to sew it all around. I'm sorry that this video was blurry. I didn't really take note that my camera was not cleaned. So after sewing it all around, you can now go ahead to cut out the excess. Don't cut exactly on your cut, like leaving about 0.75 away from your thread, and then after that you can go ahead and turn it inside out. Use your scissors to push it out at the edges, and then of course you need to iron it very well so that it can lay down flat for you. So once that is done, the next thing is to place your fabric on the left side first and stitch it down like so, not the folded part, the part that is not folded. See how neat it looks. And once that is done, the next thing is to turn it to the right side, tuck it in, and then you stitch it. That is basically it. Once you are done, you are going to fold it like so, and then you are going to give it a very nice press so that it can sit very nicely. And voila, we are done. This was the final look, and trust me, it looks very nice on my clients. Thank you guys for watching. Till I see you in the next one. I love you and I care. Bye.